Well, I was in Council Bluffs, Iowa, which is on the border of Iowa and Nebraska, and had a heart attack. Walked back to the truck. As soon as I stepped up in the truck, first foot in the door, bam.
The first time I had to call was in early 2014. I had been experiencing dizziness whenever I got up out of my driver's seat or whenever I sat up in the bunk, and it was just like somebody was tilting the floor. So I took myself off the road, went to see my doctor, and I was off for about a month.
Well, the St. Christopher Fund has two missions. The first is to help drivers when they have a medical problem that leads to financial difficulty. And what that mission we do on a day-to-day basis is providing financial assistance, such as paying for a mortgage or utility bills when someone is sick and out of work. And the second mission is to do development, including health and wellness programs for drivers so that they can get healthy on the front end. Part of that mission right now is doing free vaccines such as flu, shingles, and pneumonia, as well as doing a health challenge. We give help, first giving several resources. We have hundreds of resources on our page. We know we can't do everything. We can just do a small bit to help with everyday expenses, mortgage, utilities, things of that sort. But we have a resource page that will tell them how to get in contact with their local agencies, how to negotiate their medical bills. Most people call when they have a major medical problem. Our top 3 diagnoses are cancer, heart attacks, and pulmonary issues. But we also have a lot of accidents, so a driver breaks a bone, breaks their foot, they can't drive.
I look at the medical issues. If they're minor, moderately minor, or heavily, they're going to die. And then we have to decide, can they go back to work or can't they? And can they meet the DOT standards, which is the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration.
The St. Christopher Fund will pay direct payments to mortgage companies, landlords, utility companies, car payments, insurance, what the board has deemed as necessity bills.
They actually helped us out with our house payment 1 month, so that kind of helped us out for that month, and it was so great because we couldn't afford it and we were trying to scrounge around to see where we were going to get the money.
They paid for my rent, and there was a little left over to pay onto my utility bills.
80% of our donations come from drivers themselves, and that is through mainly the campaign that's band together for St. Christopher Fund. Several truck stops, TA Petros, Sat Brothers, and Coffee Cup fuel stops. They sell wristbands for $1, and it's just the truckers helping each other out.
The wristbands are $1, key fobs are $5. It may not sound like much, but it really adds up.
The drivers know who we are, and they appreciate companies who support us because we are in turn supporting them.
For them to be there to help us was just beyond words.
Yeah, in 2014, I did have to call a second time. It was double pneumonia. Thank God for St. Christopher because they were right there.